everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Kool Kids Klan Fear. We're coming at you live here tonight from Indianapolis, Indiana. Of course, please ignore the music. I forgot to mod in the actual theme songs that we had from the other day. But of course, tonight it is the Fury after WrestleMania, and we've got a lot to unpack from the events that happened last week, especially from our main event from night one, which saw Reign retain her Women's World Championship against Undyne. But tonight we're gonna kick things off here with Hatsune Miku and Earth Chan, a classic rivalry. Of course, this matchup culminated when Hatsune Miku got eliminated pretty quickly in the WrestleMania Battle Royale 2 weeks ago by Earth Chan, and since then Hatsune Miku's been wanting her payback against her. Who will win this fight between Hatsune Miku and Earth Chan? Let's find out. And of course, let's kick off our show here tonight with the former Women's World Champion, the longest reigning Women's World Champion, the longest running champion in Revolt or Fury history ever, in Hatsune Miku. And Hatsune Miku, I mean, she's been having a rough couple of months, especially when she captured the Women's World title at the Royal Rumble and then lost it to our current champion, at the Revolt 100 episode. And since then, Hatsune Miku has felt like she's been lacking a bit lately. And tonight, she wants to beat Earth Chan, wants to avenge that humiliation that she faced at the hands of the Battle Royale. Felt like if she won that one, she could have had the opportunity to challenge for the Knockouts Championship like Monica is tonight. But of course, we can't always get what we want. As Hatsune Miku feels, now she's got to fight her way up to the top. She's not at the top of the division as she used to. Of course, we knew the whole rivalry with her in 0-2 when she tried to get rid of her permanently. Ended up, not doing so. But Hatsune Miku has a lot of history with Earth Chan, as this woman also feels like she was robbed from that title opportunity. And she's gonna take it out on Hatsune Miku. Earth Chan tonight fired up, ready to go here. We know the battles that these two had for the Women's World titles several years ago when Earth Chan was the champion, and how these two went to war with one another. But tonight they meet once again. They clash in this one-on-one matchup to start off Fury here in Indianapolis. And Earth Chan, of course, her partner in Diva, has got the biggest matchup in her career later on tonight, but we will get into that once the bell rings. As Hatsune Miku and Earth Chan. Bell rings, the match is underway as we start off Fury here between these two. A clash of the classics. Of course, like I mentioned, later on tonight, we still have Undyne, the woman who ended up coming up short at WrestleMania. She is set to take on Karen Chungus later on, and then we will find out the next challengers to the women's tag team titles between the Forces of Greatness, and then, of course, Mei Lee and Josie Jane. And then, of course, we will still be hearing from our Women's World Champion Reign, as she is something to address to the crowd. And then our main event for the Knockouts Championship, what was supposed to be Emma versus Monica as a one-on-one matchup. Of course, Diva earned the opportunity to enter her name into the matchup after she defeated Monica in that steel cage match last week at WrestleMania, which guaranteed her that spot. And Monica, on the other hand, won the WrestleMania Battle Royale 2 weeks ago, so she's pretty much going to have to be in that fight. Speaking of WrestleMania Battle Royales, of course, it was Hatsune Miku that got eliminated by Earth Chan, and since then she's been wanting to get her hands on her, and tonight is the night to do so. Covered out, it's a kick out. Kick out by Hatsune Miku. Not really much that you're going to do here in this instance. Going for the kick to the gut into a punch. Now Hatsune Miku trying to wear down Earth Chan as best as possible. Attack to the arm as you hear the crowd behind Hatsune Miku, the former Women's World Champion, but so is Earth Chan in her own. Both of these women have been at the top of the mountain before. If anything, Earth Chan has just kind of always been more jealous of Hatsune Miku. And Earth Chan plants her down to the mat. Yeah, let's not forget that Earth Chan is, when her times when she was Women's World Champion several years ago, never once successfully retained it. And now Hatsune Miku, on the other hand, you've got her who went on a pretty long streak with the title. But now these two are just fighting it on the outside here. Hatsune Miku into her Hurricanrana, planted and snapped the back of her leg onto that mat. Referee's at a 5 count as she throws Earth Chan back inside the ring. Getting her in once again as Hatsune Miku looking to spike her as she plants her head first onto the mat. Cover as this it. Hatsune Miku to pick up a victory and a kick out though by Earth Chan. Of course, a former Women's Tag Team Champion on her own with Diva, but of course Hatsune Miku tired of playing the games here as she sets her up for her submission hold to finally put Earth Chan away for good as she's got it locked in pretty deep, but Earth Chan elbowing her way out of it. He's too smart for that one. A world-class veteran that Earth Chan is. Fakes out that Irish whip though, and another classic move though by Earth Chan. Very ring savvy, definitely knows what she's doing when she goes at it in the ring. Highly focused, highly intelligent, knows exactly the right time and place to hit moves as she punches Hatsune Miku in the face. And now setting up for the straight jacket German suplex onto Miku here. Cover now is this Seth Earth Chan to put her away to finish the matchup, and a kick out by Hatsune Miku. Once more, Earth Chan just kind of a disbelief. What's this thing to be put away? But it doesn't seem like it's happening just yet. I'm gonna slam her back down to the mat though as Earth Chan. It's what she does best. As the crowd's boos only continue to get louder as Earth Chan heads higher to the top for the insane elbow as she plants it there onto Hatsune Miku. Cover, is this it to gain a victory and a kick out once again. Earth Chan thought she put her away with that one, but it just wasn't enough. And you see her frustrated now. She cannot lose focus of what's happening in this fight. Miku got kicked to the gut there into a spear, but she got the knee up and managed to escape it. Earth Chan with an uppercut. Irish whips her into the corner. Slap to the chest here by Earth Chan. Irish whips her once again into the corner. Now running at her at full speed. This time connected the spear. And now Earth Chan on her sights as she punches her right in the face. Right in the kisser as Hatsune Miku's arm is just being stretched out here by Earth Chan. Doing everything that she can to inflict damage. Into a stunner there, my goodness. Bit of deja vu there, so to speak, by Earth Chan, but Miku countering with that arm drag. She's got her wear down onto the mat. But instead, she gets her up to her feet and instead gonna go spike her head first onto the mat again. The crowd growing louder for Hatsune Miku, but Earth Chan is also fighting on her own accord. Back and forth between these two women to start off Fury here tonight on the Fury After WrestleMania as she hit her with that suplex into a quick cover, but it's a kick out. And Hatsune Miku, not wasting any more time, sees that there's still some momentum going for her as she sets up for another submission hold. Locks it in deep again. And now Earth Chan in trouble. Is she gonna tap out here to Hatsune Miku? And she's forced to tap. Hatsune Miku wins tonight. Victory here for her. Gets her revenge from 2 weeks ago when she got quickly eliminated in that WrestleMania Battle Royale. And if you're Hatsune Miku, you've got to be feeling pretty good about yourself here tonight, putting away a competitor like Earth Chan. But Earth Chan brought a fight. She came into this thing fully prepared, but at the end of the day, just wasn't ready to take on Hatsune Miku. She fought and persevered through this matchup through multiple one of those signature moves where she just spikes her head onto the mat pretty aggressively. That suplex there, that quick suplex into the cover wasn't really the end of the matchup, but it was the setup for the finish.
Here is your winner, Mean
Hatsune Miku, big victory for her here on Fury, riding the momentum train as she defeats Earth-chan to start off our show here. Congrats to Hatsune Miku. And coming up next, though, we've got the woman who ended up suffering an unfortunate loss at WrestleMania in the main event of Night 1 in Undyne, and she's looking to take out that frustration from the loss on Karen Chungus, who all she's been doing lately is boasting and bragging and just basically just making fun of Undyne for losing that women's world title match, but Undyne's had enough and she's gonna make her pay. Here we go, let's get this matchup underway, and here comes Undyne. Even though she faced an unfortunate loss, she still walks into the night with determination. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be feeling for Undyne, though. I mean, time and time again, she's always come up short when it comes to capturing the Women's World Championship. But tonight, though, I mean, she's not gonna cry, she's not gonna complain, she's not going to, you know, argue with the results. What happened that night already happened. It's time to look forward into the future. Just hope for the best. In this case, as Undyne, she already has her sights set on just destroying Karen Chungus as she makes her way down to the ring with Sickle in her corner, her newest protege.
Accompanied by Sue, Ken, and from Cheyenne, Wyoming, Karen.
And Karen Chungus, I mean, Karen and Undyne have a lot in, you know, even though they are very different, they are a lot alike in common. Of course, both women, former Royal Rumble winners. Both went on to main event WrestleMania, and ironically enough, both of them ended up losing their main event matchups at Mania. So if anything, it just feels like just punishment out of these two, as Undyne, you know, wants to basically tell her, you know, you wanna complain, you wanna make fun of me for losing my match when you did the exact same thing a year ago. And now she's just inflicting the pain to Karen Chungus. And with Sickle in her corner, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she tries to intervene in this matchup to try to help Karen Chungus win. Of course, Sickle also came up short during her matchup at WrestleMania when she lost to Emma. But Emma's also got a busy night ahead of her in our main event, which she's got to take on Diva and Monica at the same time for the title in a triple threat, and just throws Karen Chungus to the outside. Not even intimidated by her whatsoever, and Sickle's going to try to help out Karen Chungus here. Gonna go for a back elbow. Nope, instead it seems like she got back inside the ring. With Karen Chungus in trouble here. Going for a suplex there to the mat. Karen Chungus, of course, you know, never really held any title gold, but she has been helping a lot of competitors, you know, trying to up their street cred, so to speak. She's helped 0-2 in the past, and right now Sickle's trying to do everything she can to help Karen Chungus win in this fight. But Undyne has got her into the corner. What is she thinking about here? What in the world is going on? I'm just trying to break her leg here for a split second. As Undyne is just continuing to inflict damage onto Karen Chungus. Cover now. Is this it? Can she get a victory? And it's a kick out, though. So not so fast. I'm not going to put her away that quickly. Still got a lot more to go for this one. And now Undyne continuing to just try to break her arm here, it seems. Jesus Christ. But Undyne lets it go. She gets her up once again. Kick to the gut. And now Undyne setting her up for what seems to be a power bomb of some sort. Maybe into the buckle, bomb into the corner as Karen Chungus ate all of it. My goodness. Cover now, is this it? Can she get a win? Can she put her away? But it's a kick out by Karen Chungus. Thought she had her there, but continuing to go after the arm, punishing it as much as possible. Wait a second, Karen Chungus going for a small package here, going for a roll-up. Can she put away Undyne like this? And a kick out though, not so fast. Kicks her in the ribs here, but Undyne gets it away from her. Kick to the gut by Undyne, and now gonna just wrench her, but Karen Chungus reverses right out of it into a move of her own, trying to humiliate Undyne by making her lose here tonight. Could you imagine though? But Karen Chungus looking to finish her off here with the scissor kick, and she connects it successfully. Undyne ate all of it. And Karen Chungus to get a victory. Oh, and a kick out though by Undyne. The determination filled up within her, and Karen Chungus thought that would have been it, but it wasn't. Now you see her slowly getting up to her feet. Slap to the chest, and now Karen Chungus with the comeback sequence in this fight. Getting her up once again, but Undyne into the uppercut. And now, gonna just drop her onto her head here, Jesus Christ. Forcing Sickle to watch over there in ringside as her mentor, Karen Chungus, is just getting the crap beaten right out of her. With Undyne's comeback. And now she feels fired up. Now she feels like she can put this thing away for good. Irish whips her into the corner as Undyne walks up to her very steadily, not wasting any time in the world here. She's got her up onto the top corner. What is Undyne thinking of here? Maybe going for an avalanche gut wrench here. My goodness, she's got Karen Chungus multiple feet up in the air. And she landed hard on the mat. But Karen Chungus is still standing, but Undyne does not care. And the double knees to the back, and Karen Chungus playing it smart here. Rolling to the outside and then quickly getting back in so that she can get some offense inside once more. And Undyne, though, unable to get out of that one. But she was able to escape that one. Wait a second. Oh, Karen Chungus kick to the gut. And now Karen Chungus setting up for the scissor kick once more. Good night. I don't think Undyne is going to be able to get out of this one, though. Cover, is this it? Karen Chungus to pick up a victory, and a kick out once again by Undyne. Karen Chungus in disbelief here. Cannot believe what she is witnessing right now. But let's not forget that this is the same Undyne that went to absolute war with Reign for the Women's World title last week at WrestleMania. And Karen Chungus may have forgotten that. Felt like Undyne would be out of her game here tonight. But it's the exact opposite from it. Setting up her finisher now, looking to put this thing away. Tired of the mind games, tired of the back talk. Undyne plants Karen Chungus to the mat. Cover now, is this it? To put her away. And a kick out by Karen Chungus. Undyne in disbelief. Thought she would have put her away. I thought she would have put her away, honestly. But Karen Chungus, give credit where credit is due. She brings a hell of a fight every time she steps in the ring. Oh my God. Definitely an underrated performer. But Undyne is just going after the arm this time, though, on Karen Chungus. Gonna stomp and rearrange her face, trying to take off that eyeliner on her disgusting Botox face. Irish whips her into the red corner, trying to get the knee to the chest. Knee to the face, it seems, but Karen Chungus countering with the DDT of her own. And this crowd electric for this one. And now Karen Chungus now removing the turnbuckle, of course, doing everything that she can possible to put this match away, to put away Undyne. But she's realized what is going on here. Irish whips her into the blue corner, though. Maybe if she does it on the other one, Karen Chungus will get some karma on her. But Karen Chungus now try to go for a move here, but Undyne countering. Kick to the ribs here by Undyne. Gets her up once again. Strong Irish whip, though, used all of her strength for that one. Up to her feet once more. Punch to the face. And Undyne setting up for her finisher again as Karen Chungus gets clocked right out of it. Cover now, Undyne to pick up a win, and she does. Karen Chungus ain't gonna be bragging anymore. Gonna keep her mouth shut now. It's a hell of a fight between these two. You saw Karen Chungus pulling out all of the stops, everything that she could possibly do to win this matchup. Multiple scissor kicks throughout the course of this thing, but at the end of the day, Undyne is still too much of a powerful competitor for her. Karen Chungus threw everything she had, tried to humiliate Undyne even more by trying to make her lose, in the 2-match losing streak. But Karen Chungus hit that scissor kick throughout the matchup. It was not enough to put her away, but Undyne really was the second finisher that she landed. That was the final nail in the coffin. She sinked it in really deep and went for the cover, and that was all she wrote as Undyne. Well, that one she kicked out because that was the first time, but they never showed the end sequence. And Undyne, of course, she understands that even though, things may not have gone well for her, things may have not gone the route that she wanted, it still doesn't excuse the fact that she is a credible threat in the women's division. And Undyne is showing exactly why, as she made an example out of Karen Chungus tonight on Fury. Congrats, though, to Undyne for this victory here, as she puts her away. And coming up next, we're going to find out who will be challenging the new World Women's Tag Team Champions in Elastigirl and Violet, who won the titles last week at WrestleMania when they won the World Tag League and then won the titles the night after. We've got Nia Jackson, Nikita Lyons, the Forces of Greatness taking on the team of Maylee Fanny Fan and Josie Jane. Who will be the next challengers to the belts? Let's find out. And here we go. Let's find out who is going to be. As here comes the Forces of Greatness, who were one of the favorites to win the World Tag League until they eventually got eliminated by Team Avatar.
Nia Jax and Nikita Leon.
Nia and Nikita, even though they may not get along, they are still a force to be reckoned with. A force, the Forces of Greatness. Nia and Nikita looking to avenge the semi-final loss that they faced. In order to do so, they are also going to take on a team who, took the L in the semi-finals, which was Maylee and Josie Jane. Nia and Nikita feel like all the momentum is theirs here. But of course, it is Fandemonium time here on Fury.
And their opponents, first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Maylee.
And Maylee, of course, always hyped up, always ready to go, always ready to just go at it in the ring. And she's got an opportunity to team with Josie Jane. I mean, she's been teaming up with her throughout the course of the tournament. I mean, the only reason they made it to the semis was because Emma and Sickle were, unable to make it, so they got that bye. Maylee and Josie, they didn't get the result that they wanted when they fought the Incredibles, but in this instance, if they win here tonight, they can get that title opportunity. And here comes a former Knockouts champion.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada,
Josie Jane, of course. If anything, I feel like in this instance, Josie's not intimidated by the bigger competitors in Nia and Nikita. She's just going to continue what she does best, and that is using her technical prowess, and really has, brought up the fact that Nia, even though she is the bigger threat in this fight, she's still a human being, and human beings can still handle pain and punishment. And Josie Jane, if she can target the right ligaments on Nia Jax, she can make anybody tap out. And I mean, it's a pretty smart thing to think about as well. I mean, bell rings, matches underway. Of course, Nia, not immune to pain, of course. Josie Jane's really just got to dissect Nia Jax and figure out where's her weaknesses in this instance. But right now, it seems like Maylee's is Nia Jax. Right now, Irish whips her into the corner here as Nia Jax ate that one pretty good. And got her with that jawbreaker, it seems, on the kick to the face of Nia. She gets her back up. Arm drag. Nia just going to grab a handful of hair and just going to press her knee right onto the face. Nia Jax getting Maylee up to her feet. Irish whips her into her red corner to make the tag to Nikita Lyons. She's now the legal competitor in this matchup, going for the arm of Maylee. Maylee reversing. Doesn't seem like it's going well in her favor. Maybe she's got to tag in her partner at some point. Right now, Maylee thinking about something here. Thinking about getting her to the corner. Nope, it seems like Nikita Lyons still fighting and battling through. And now Irish whips her back into her corner. Maybe another double team, but instead Nikita Lyons goes for the monkey flip. And this crowd is absolutely booing the crap out of her here as Maylee makes the tag to Josie as she enters this fight. You got a striker and you got a technician going after one another. Josie Jane, not Irish whip, but she went for the clothesline, but reversed out of that one and got Nikita stunned on the middle rope. And just going to use that rope to her advantage, though. Great in-ring awareness by the former Knockouts champion. And now, gonna roll her up pretty slowly here to the cover. Is this it? And a kick out, though, by Nikita Lyons. If you're Nikita in this instance, you gotta be wondering, Nia Jax, you don't get along with her, but you're here, this is bigger than just allegiances. If you really want to be tag team champions, you gotta basically, gotta be pretty well aligned with your tag team partner. You can't just pair two random people and call them champs. Meanwhile, Josie Jane and Maylee have definitely, had an interesting, they're not similar, but they do have a lot of backstory with one another. They have come up from the same place. They did grow under the same environment, so to speak, which gives them a lot in common. But each one of these competitors brings their own style into the team. Compared to Nia and Nikita, in this case, Nia is more of the giant brawl, or more of the giant in this case, while Nikita's the striker. You got Maylee, who's the more high-flying, energetic one, striker, and then you got Josie Jane, who's the technician, makes the tag to Nia Jax, and this is what Josie Jane has been wanting from the course of this matchup, is to go one-on-one with Nia Jax. Punches her right in the face. Look at her take her down, though, but Nia countering with some back elbows, though, onto Josie. Irish whips her into the corner and now runs at her at full speed. Not looking so well for her here right now. Going for the cover, though. Is this it? And it's not even a one count by Josie. Still has a lot more that she needs to do if she wants to put her away. She's got her up into her shoulders. Oh my God, though, and whiplashes her on the ropes. Josie once again up to her feet, kicks her to the gut. And Josie going to do what she does best, though, and that is go after her opponents. She's not going to be hitting flips and dives and kicks and punches. All she does is wear you down as much as possible, and she spikes Nia. You see her taunt in the crowd. You're not intimidated by the bigger competitor. Nia Jax, kick to the back. Kick to the back of Nia Jax. Try to go for a forearm. Nia counters into her corner again. Try to go for the tag to Nikita, but Josie Jane reversing. And instead she gets one of her own into her side of the corner. Try to go for the forearm, but completely missed it. And instead she had something in mind though. She gets that handstand and just pressing her boot right onto Nia's face and just gave her another kick into that corner just to get a better, closer look though, and uses her size to her disadvantage here by pressing all of that power onto it. And now Josie Jane looking to put this thing away, but Nia Jax is still too powerful for her. She's got to wear her down even more if she wants to get some results here. And Nia Jax just trying to carry her here, but Josie Jane's got her in a headlock. Into another jawbreaker though, onto the irresistible force. Kick to the arm now, and another kick to the side. And Josie Jane just treating her like a soccer ball here. Looks like a soccer mom in this case for Josie Jane. Meanwhile, Josie gonna spike her once again, and they could do this though. Josie Jane could actually put away Nia Jax. Can you imagine if she does so? And it's a kick out. Still got a lot more that she needs to do if she wants to win this thing. Nia reversing. Irish whips her into the ropes here. Nia not even going to try to attempt a leapfrog. Instead, she's just going to just grab Josie's head and just plant it on the mat. And Nia Jax is tired of playing around now. Tired of the games as she sets up for that Samoan drop. Good night, Josie Jane. And if Maylee wanted to make the save, she would. As she goes for the cover now. Nia Jax. Oh, Maylee couldn't make the save. Oh, but Josie Jane was still able to kick out, and Nikita Lyons went after Maylee in the process. And now with Nia Jax using her size and her strength to go after Josie, but Josie's quick enough for that one. Reverses into a roll-up. Cover, is this it? Can you imagine if she pins Nia Jax like this though? Ooh, in a very close near fall that Nia Jax almost faced. But Josie Jane is fighting through it. She knows her partner's knocked down on the outside. Meanwhile, there goes Nia Jax. Nia got thrown to the outside. These two got to be careful that this thing doesn't end in a double count out. I'm guessing in this instance it would be a triple threat for the titles. She goes for the leg of Nia, making sure that she can't stand as easily. When she gets in the ring, just that big bear-like claw onto Josie Jane. He's swatting her like a bug here. It's Nia Jax once again punishing her face onto the apron. The hardest part of the ring, of course. It now throws her back inside. Maylee, you see her desperate for the hot tag. Josie Jane, can she make it? And she does so, and now Maylee, the legal competitor in this fight, and she's bringing it to Nia Jax. Maylee with all the energy in the world right now, while Nia's a bit more tired out in this instance. Oh, but it's still not enough though. But Maylee reversing out of that one. Try to go for a forearm, but Nia was just too far away from proximity. Irish whips her into the corner, making sure that she sees that one coming. She's got her stunned though, and now Maylee going for her signature though with the multiple super kicks in the corner. Nia Jax has no other choice but to eat every single one of them though at the hands of Maylee. And she's got her in her sights. She could put her away, but it seems like she's going for the legs just to be sure that Nia Jax can't kick out so easily. Cover, is this it? To put her away, and a kick out by Nia Jax. You saw Nikita for a split second almost hesitate. She hesitated to break up the pinfall here. But if Nia would have not kicked out, Nikita Lyons would have just been standing there. She's got to make up her mind. Oh, but it seems like Maylee was trying to go for the Maylee bomb, but Nikita got tagged in instead. And now it's Nikita with a spear, though, onto her opponent. But Maylee, Irish whips her. Let's not forget Maylee has a finisher on her. He got her up into a Hurricanrana, not a Hurricanrana, but a spinning DDT there of some instance. And now with Nia Jax knocked out on the outside, that leaves Nikita to fend for herself, and that leaves her all alone for the Maylee bomb. And I don't think she connected all of it but I think it still did enough damage. Cover now. Is this it to put away Nikita Lyons? And she does. Maylee and Josie have a tag team title opportunity in their future. What a fight between these two, though. Maylee and Josie Jane working very well together to take out Nia and Nikita. If anything, those two got more along than Nia and then, you know, her tag team partner. And then just saw the roll up there throughout the course of the matchup. Then Nia was very close to getting pinned there, which she still managed to escape, but it was the multiple super kicks in the corner to Nia Jax that was enough to leave her knocked out on the outside. And it was Nikita Lyons that was kind of forced to fend for herself in this instance.
Here are your winners, May, Lee, and Joyce Jane.
And it's interesting to see the result from this one, because this is going to be a rematch from the World Tag League semifinals when Maylee and Josie got eliminated by the Incredibles. And the Incredibles, of course, are the current tag team champions. But now in this instance, Maylee and Josie, the next challengers to the titles. Congrats, though, to both of these women. And coming up next, we're going to hear from our Women's World Champion. She headed into WrestleMania last week, retained her title against Undyne, even though a lot of people really expected Undyne to win this thing. But let's see what she's got to say here tonight, and let's see what's on her mind. And of course, Reign headed into WrestleMania, retained her title against Undyne. I mean, there's been something that's been on her mind for a while, but let's see what she's gonna say here. How about some love, Fury Universe? Just what I expected from a bunch of idiot losers like you. I swear, sometimes I don't even know why I bother wasting my time coming to this third world cesspool of a city. Well, we know what we knew now where our attention is, I guess. I may not be the most popular woman around here, but there's one thing I know for sure. I'll always be better than every single one of you and every single competitor back there. So when you're doing your boring everyday jobs, you should all be wishing you were as amazing as I am. I'm not asking to be given anything. I don't want special treatment. All I want is the opportunities I deserve. Like a shot at the title. You are literally the champion. You hear me? I'm announcing tonight that I'm on the hunt for gold. Or in this instance, it doesn't seem like she's announcing the hunt for it, but it seems like she wants to give other women opportunity. Or an opportunity at the title. What's she even implying? Shut the hell up. You think I care about you people? I don't. You don't sign my paychecks. You haven't done a damn thing for me. So shut up, sit back, and pay tribute. That's better. Okay. You see, I try to play nice. I try to stoop down to your levels, and I still feel like you guys don't like me. You're all missing out, and you will all be sorry. I will make sure of it. Damn. And of course, Reign announcing to the crowd here tonight that she's going to be away for quite some time, though, and she will be vacating the title, which is very shocking news to hear, though, of course, since, you know, she literally just retained the championship, you know, literally like last week, and then now just retaining her title, or vacating the title to give other women opportunities. And of course, speaking of title opportunities, we head into our main event, the Women's Knockouts title triple threat taking place. It is Diva set to take, or it is Emma retaining against, or defending against Monica, the winner of the WrestleMania Battle Royale from 2 weeks ago. And then, of course, Diva, who defeated Monica last week in that steel cage match, who will walk out of here with the Knockouts title. Let's find out. And it is main event time here on Fury, as Diva makes her presence down to the ring.
Introducing the challenger from Pyongyang, North Korea, D-Man.
And it's interesting because the last time Diva challenged for the Knockouts title, I mean, Emma was the champion. It was a one-on-one instance. Diva felt like she had all the motivation in the world, felt like she had all the momentum to win that title, and of course ended up coming up short to Emma. But now in this instance, under triple threat rules, Emma doesn't even need to be pinned or submitted to lose the title, which there's a lot more pressure on her. But That's the type of competition that she likes. And Diva, it's one of the biggest matches in her career tonight. There's another woman, of course, who is looking to become champion again, and that is Monica. She stands across the ring from her rival.
From Tokyo, Japan, Montana.
And like I mentioned, of course, even though they put their rivalry to rest, it doesn't seems like no matter where they try to go in their career paths, they always seem to interact with one another. And Diva and Monica, they went through a gruesome war last week at WrestleMania in that steel cage match. But tonight they both want the same thing, and that is to be the Knockouts champion. But if there's one woman that is going to make sure that we don't crown a new champ, it is Emma. It is the defending champion. The woman that has been 190 plus days with the title.
And introducing the champion from the Virgin Islands, she's the Impact Champion, Emma.
And of course, Emma is no stranger to triple threat matches because let's not forget the last time the Knockouts title was defended under triple threat rules was Bash at the Beach of last year when Lois Griffin was the champion and she defended against Emma and Sickle. And of course, Emma walked out of that night with the title, for the first title run that she had. But tonight, seems like Emma's got that pressure onto her to walk out of here with that title intact. That's what she likes, though. She likes competition. She likes to test herself as the best competitor around here. As the referee holds the title high up in the air for the Fury after WrestleMania. For the Knockouts Championship, Diva, Monica, Emma, set to clash here tonight. In our main event, the bell rings, the match is underway, and immediately you see Monica just going right after Diva, though, knowing exactly what's in store here. She knew that this should be a one-on-one match. Of course, the last triple threat we had was at WrestleMania with the world title, but it seems like in this case, Mobzilla, the champion, was unsuccessful walking out of his triple threat with the title intact. So Emma's got a lot of pressure onto her here, but it seems like she's managing it pretty well as she's going right after Diva. And for the arm here, as Monica's just going to watch along, and maybe the best strategy here is just let your opponents do all the work. That way you kind of just come in at the last minute. That's what a lot of people have done in the past, though, as Diva gets that neck breaker onto Emma, and now continuing where they left off, or I guess reigniting what they have, or eventually, ended up ending last week at Mania. And now Monica's trying to make Diva tap out here, knowing that Emma's literally right in front of her. That would have been a humiliating loss on her end. And now it's just Diva and Emma jumping Monica here. Of course, Monica, former women's champion, got a lot more experience, but Emma is the more credible threat, with her holding the title a lot longer than everybody else here. And Diva's never won any titles throughout the course of... Well, actually, no, I take that back. She's a former women's tag team champion. She's never held any singles title gold, though, and feels like now is the step of her direction for her career to really make a name for herself in a kick-out, though. And under the tutelage of Earth Chan, she's really, ignited Diva to the competitor that she is today. Really has elevated her to the top star in the women's division. And Monica and Diva continuing to go after one another. She goes for the leg here as Emma only just watches along, trying to applaud Monica. It doesn't seem like that was a smart idea. Instead, Emma goes for that back elbow. Pushes her in the gut here, and now Emma toe hold here onto the challenger. To one of her challengers into a dropkick, though, to Diva. And Emma is on a roll here, taking out both of her competitors for the Knockouts title. She throws her to the outside here, and now Monica trying to get her back inside. And this has got to be one of Emma's biggest challenges to date. It's easy to just try to... I wouldn't say it's necessarily easy, but it's one thing to go after, one challenge. When we got two going at you, it's a whole different ball game. And it's just Monica and Diva all just teaming up against Emma, knowing that they get rid of her, they pretty much just have a guaranteed new champion. That they can go after one another, and maybe that's the strategy Diva's heading into this thing with. You know, maybe take out Emma, and then her and Monica will be left on their own, and then Diva will have that momentum from the victory she picked up from last week, and now going for the helicopter spin here onto her opponent. And with Monica taken out for a while, she sets her focus onto Emma, try to go for a kick. Emma reverses it with one of her own. Now you see her trying to get her up to her feet again. Instead, it seems like she's trying to go after them instead. Monica's back up. Emma with the back elbow. Monica with another kick. Trying to go for a submission hold here. Can you imagine if she makes Emma tap out here? Diva's knocked out over there. Emma's in trouble if she taps out here. We got a new Knockouts champion. Monica using all of her strength to try to make her tap out here. Oh, wait a second. She let it go. She noticed Diva was getting up to her feet. And maybe she doesn't want to pin Emma, but it says she wants to go after Diva. Spinning back kick, though, onto Diva. Cover, is this it? Do we have a new Knockouts champion? Oh, and a kick out, though, by Diva. I thought that would have been it. I thought that would have been it, honestly. That spinning kick, though, would have been enough to put her away, but Diva's still fighting, still persevering. And Monica, big mistake on her end, as now Diva is going to plant her back, goddamn, onto the mat. And Diva, cover now. Is this it? Do we got a new Knockouts champion? But not if the champ has anything to say about it. With Monica knocked out, though, it now leaves Emma and Diva to fight against one another here. And the champion is not going down without a fight. Monica with the kick up, though. Seems like she was faking it until Diva was down so that it leaves her on her own in the ring here. But Monica looking to fight through the adversity. Looking to fight past two opponents in this matchup with that single leg Boston Crab. Emma still managing to escape it, though. And with Monica rolling to the outside here, going to take a breather. It could be dangerous, though, but that leaves Diva with a better opportunity to put away the champ. Emma reversing. Kick to the gut. And for a second, I thought she was setting up for the scissor kick, but I don't think she's going to plant it just yet. Hit her with that powerbomb instead. And Emma's going to hype up the crowd here tonight in Indianapolis. Cover now, is this it? To retain her title, and it's a kick out by Diva. Gotta watch out for Monica, though. She gets back inside the ring, though, and now it's setting her sights directly onto the champion, which leaves Monica and Diva to go after one another, and Diva saw it coming. Going for the helicopter spin, though. Cover now, is this it? Emma's down, which leaves Diva to pick up the pieces. Oh, and a kick out, though, by Monica. Very close, near fall. I thought we had crowned a new champion there. Kick to the gut again. And now Diva with that DDT. Forearm there once again. Irish whips her into the corner, and now Diva has her right where she wants her, but Emma's still fighting, refusing to quit. Irish whips her into the corner once more, as Monica's all she's really doing is just standing around. Just kind of looking up at the ceiling lights. And you see goddamn Emma with that clothesline onto Diva, knocks her out temporarily. And now it's Monica and Emma to fend for themselves here. More the case of Emma. She's putting away two of her challengers in this triple threat, but Monica's still standing. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait, she's going for the octopus stretch here. Trying to make her tap out, but Emma escapes it right in time, though. She knows Monica's put away a lot of competitors with that move. And Monica with a running bulldog, though, onto the champion. No fear whatsoever, and it would be a feel-good moment for her to be gone from injury and then come back and then win the Knockouts title. Cover, is this it? A kick out by the champ. Diva's starting to realize what the hell Monica's trying to do here. She's not going to let Monica steal her thunder. And now Diva going to pick up the pieces, looking to steal a win, and a kick out, though, by the champion. What a triple threat match this is so far in the Fury after WrestleMania, which leaves Monica and Diva to fend for one another right now. Diva kick to the back of the leg. Irish whips her again into the corner. With the champion down, that leaves Diva to basically just take matters into her own hands and looking to spike the back of Monica's head onto the mat. Cover, is this it? Cover, do we have a new Knockouts champion? Oh, and we do though. Emma couldn't make the save, and it costed her. Diva, your new Knockouts champion. What a victory tonight though. Unfortunate for Emma to lose her long title run, but at the end of the day, it was Diva that walked out of here successfully with her first singles championship ever. And I gotta give credit where credit is due. She brought a fight. And now you see Diva holding on to that title. The new Knockouts champion. And I mean, from the momentum that she's picked up, she's got to be Earth Chan's also got to be ecstatic over this victory. Diva finally winning the championship that she has been wanting to take away from Emma for some time now, all thanks to the triple threat rules not even being able. Now Monica just feels kind of robbed in this instance because Diva didn't even really technically win the Battle Royale to win the title, and now Diva walks out of here. Almost, in a sense, feels like she stole the championship, but the history books will say otherwise, as Diva is your new Knockouts champion. We thank you for joining us, everybody, and we know next week's show will be a huge one because we will be doing a Women's World Championship tournament to crown the new Women's World Champion. And of course, the competitors will be announced at a later date. But of course, with Reign stepping down as the champion, we're going to see who's going to be carrying the division. But thank you, everybody, and have a good one.